Today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing cinnamon yeast bread. Let's get started.
Hello, welcome to Robyn on the Farm. I have another bread machine recipe to share with you today. And this is kind of a special recipe. It is a cinnamon bread recipe made entirely in the bread machine. I had a friend share this recipe with me years and years ago, and I have been making it ever since. It's a little bit different than just your typical white bread or your wheat bread that you typically make in your bread machine. It has a lot more flavor. It's really, really good. So we're gonna put everything in our bread pan, put it in the bread machine, let it mix, rise, and bake all in the bread machine. First, you're gonna need a cup of milk. I just heated this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. So put your milk in your bread pan. Then you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of butter. So that's a half a stick of butter melted. Just put that right on in there. Then you're gonna need 1 egg. I'm gonna beat this egg up just a little bit. Just throw that in your bread pan with everything else. Now you're gonna need 3½ cups of flour. This is my bread flour, but all-purpose flour is great too. You can use either one. 3½ cups. I use bread flour because I have it, but you can use all-purpose just fine. I do think that you get a little bit better rise out of your bread when you use bread flour, so that's why I prefer it. Next is sugar. You'll need 2/3 cup of sugar. Now I'm gonna do 1/3 cup of white sugar and 1/3 cup of brown sugar, because I just really like brown sugar. It gives it a really great flavor. So 1/3 cup of brown sugar, packed, and 1/3 cup of white sugar. Just throw that all in there. This is the greatest thing about the bread machine. It's just so simple. Just throw it in. Now we need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Now this is where this bread gets all of its flavor. We need 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. 3 teaspoons. Oh, it smells good. I have this big old thing of cinnamon. I buy this in bulk at Sam's Club or Costco. Now I'm also gonna add in a little bit of this Mexican vanilla. It has amazing flavor and it's gonna go really, really well with this bread. So if you wanna add a little bit of vanilla, that's a good addition. Okay, you can see I have all of my ingredients in the bread pan, and I'm gonna make a little well, a little indentation with my finger in the ingredients. And there is where I'm gonna put the yeast. We need 1½ teaspoons of yeast. This is just active dry yeast. I buy this in bulk also at Costco or Sam's Club. And I store it in my freezer so it stays nice and fresh. So 1½ teaspoons of yeast. And that's it. Those are all of our ingredients. And it smells really good. The vanilla and the cinnamon, this bread is gonna be amazing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put all of this into my bread machine. Okay, so I have it on light crust, just a regular basic loaf. I'm gonna press start and let the bread machine do all of the work for me. 3 hours from now, we are gonna have amazing cinnamon bread, completely made in the bread machine. And I will let you see what it looks like then. I am excited for this bread. Don't forget to peek at your dough and kind of help it out around the edges. 3 hours have passed. The beeper just went off on the bread machine, and so our cinnamon bread is ready. I am excited to see it. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Oh, it smells so good too. I wish y'all were here and could smell it, because it really smells amazing. 3 hours went by. I got some laundry done. I got some projects done, some school done with my kids. And this bread was cooking away in the bread machine for me. I didn't have to do a thing. It was great. Anyway, here's our bread. Okay, so you can see our bread. It turned out amazing. It looks great. It rose really well. It's nice and light and fluffy, good color.
Look how well this bread slices. I sliced it way too early. I should have let it cool completely, but I just had to cut into it. This cinnamon yeast bread is gonna be great with some apple butter on top, or it'll also make amazing French toast or cinnamon toast.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a little bite. And put a little butter right here on the edge and give this a try. This is the moment of truth. It's really good. Your bread machine can do all kinds of things. There are so many good recipes that I know in the bread machine, and I'll be sharing all of those with you. So make sure you subscribe, come back next time, and I will see you next time on Robyn on the Farm.